Hello and welcome to question number 53 of Daily Dose Gmat. Today's question is on sentence correction. Have a look at the question. It is a beautiful question and will rectify a lot of errors that you make. Computerization and modern methods of managing voter registrations have improved the integrity of election results, while at the same time they have placed unprecedented trust in a few private corporations, having been ignored by the mainstream press since their nearly silent rise to power more than a decade ago. Now, when you read it as a whole, it is a four-line sentence, may be difficult to understand. So, computerization and modern methods of managing voter registrations. This is all my subject. Let's cut down this and simply write down X in place of this to analyze the structure. So, X have improved. Let us cut down this and say Y. So, X definitely is a plural, computerization and modern methods. So, X have improved Y, while at the same time they have placed unprecedented trust in a few private corporations. Let's call that Z. So, they have placed Z, having been ignored by the mainstream press since their nearly silent rise to power more than a decade ago. Now, I clearly notice that there is a modifier error. If I say X have improved Y, while at the same time they have placed Z, having been ignored, that means this having been ignored is modifying this X. Comma plus verb ing modifier means the subject is going to be same for the modified as well as modifier clause. But it was not the X which was ignored by the mainstream press. It was Z. That means they have placed unprecedented trust in a few corporate companies, which was ignored. So, of course, this is wrong. You cannot have having over here. The subject for this having been ignored cannot be X. X was never ignored. Computerization and modern methods was never ignored by mainstream press. It was the placed unprecedented trust in few private corporations that was ignored. So, you cannot have having over here with a modifier. So, option A is gone. Option E is gone. Both makes it a modifier. Now, B, C, and D. Even if I make and have, again the subject would be the same. Computerization and modern methods have improved Y, while at the same time they have placed this and have ignored by the mainstream press. So this is again wrong. Cannot say and have been ignored. X was not ignored. C is also gone. Now you're left with option B and D. While at the same time placing unprecedented trust in a few private corporations that have been ignored. Now it is true that it is the trust in this which have been ignored. Now the sentence is correct. What does D says? But placing unprecedented trust in a few private corporations at the same time that have been ignored. Okay, it is correct for over here, but now using but placing unprecedented trust in a few private corporations have made this a sentence fragment. Read it. X have improved Y, but placing Z. Done. Is this a sentence? Is this a complete sentence? No, this is not a complete sentence. You cannot have but placing. Rather, if you would have had but placed, then it could have been a correct sentence. But right now, but placing will make this a sentence fragment. So D is also wrong. So the correct answer is option B. Be very careful when you are using verb ing modifier after a comma. That time the subject becomes the same of the modifier clause as well as the modified clause. And there may be an error then. Be careful over here. Hope you got the concept. Enjoy the series. So there was a basic concept of a modifier over here and the application of it. Stay tuned. Do subscribe our channel if you haven't till now. Let your friends know about us and help us reach more people. Thank you and have a nice day. Mission MBA, where learning is fun and absolutely affordable.